Hey everybody, welcome to Laura Cain After Dark. I'm Laura Cain, my co-host, Erik Rimmer over here.
Hi.
Over there, our producer, Brian.
Hi.
How's it going, everybody?
Chilling.
Is it
What?
August 1st?
It is August 1st.
It is.
Dude.
Actually, my birthday's next week.
It is?
Oh my God, what are we going to do?
Nothing.
Come on.
No, I'm too old. No, I'm good now.
Let us take you out somewhere fun. You don't want to do that? You'd rather...
Maybe.
Would you, okay, let me be completely honest.
Okay.
I'm curious. Would you, and you could be totally honest and I won't cry, I promise. If Erik and I said, hey, we're going to take you out for your birthday, maybe you and your girlfriend, on like Thursday night, would you rather do that or would you prefer just to stay home and chill and not do that?
No, that's fine.
Really? Honestly? Sure. Okay.
If you really want to.
Well, maybe we will. We'll figure it out.
I plan on literally 2 days ago, I remembered my birthday was even coming up. So that's how little it is.
You're going to be 24?
Well, I hate to break this to you, Laura Cain.
What?
I'm booked all week.
Oh, what a surprise.
Yeah.
Where's the big paper calendar? Is it with you?
Yes.
Okay. We'll see if we can fit Brian in somewhere.
The only plans I have is on Friday night of my actual birthday, I'm going to Mothership, which is a bar that's themed.
Oh,
like
it's really cool.
Yeah, that's like really my only thing I have going on. And I'm fine with that though.
Yeah, I just went. It's really cool.
Where is it?
North Park.
North Park.
And it's like it's space themed?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Kind of Star Wars-ish.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I like speakeasies and stuff. So
Yeah.
Is it, and it's food too. It's not just bar.
Yeah, they have.
It's bar food.
Yeah, it's bar food. It's super expensive.
All the speakeasy and themed bars are crazy expensive. Mm-hmm. Like 2 people will be like $100.
Yeah.
Wow. But worth it, I think, is for the experience, right?
Yes.
Okay. This podcast, we're going to talk about Erik has had a new problem or a resolution to your car saga.
Yes.
Okay. We're going to talk about internet trolls on social media. And I'll tell you why I decided to call one of them out, which I don't normally do. I know you're grimacing, but you'll understand why. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to talk about what useless thing is in your brain that's been in your brain forever that you had to memorize at some point in your life that you will never forget. I don't remember what I did yesterday. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, but I do remember this one thing I will never forget. And it's so useless. It's stupid, but I can't wait to hear your guys' answers.
Yeah.
First, let's do the secret sound. Okay. So the secret sound is something, obviously, that you have to guess what this is. You can guess on our YouTube comments. You can guess on Instagram. You can guess on Facebook, Laura Cain After Dark, anywhere in the comments. I check everything. And so far, there have been a lot of guesses, but one person's kind of gotten close. But if you guess this correctly, you get $100 cash.
From Laura's vault.
Yeah, right.
Vault.
I'm going to have to do some working on the streets to get it. But no, you're splitting with me, buddy.
Her petty cash bowl.
Yeah.
Which is also her savings.
Her
right?
Christmas account.
Oh my God. Okay. So what do you think this is?
I feel like it's a shoe dragging on gravel.
You're not allowed to guess, and I'm not
What?
going to give you any. No,
You wouldn't tell me what it was, so I'm going to keep guessing.
You can guess, but I'm not going to tell you if you're right or not.
I feel like you have to give another hint at some point. You haven't given
Play
any
it
hints.
again.
All right.
What hint could we give? We did this.
Let me
what?
ask 2 questions.
Okay,
I'll
okay,
ask 2 questions.
Okay.
And that'll be the hint.
Okay.
Was this inside or outside?
Okay, that'll be that's one hint. You're going to get one hint, and that is it.
You said 2.
No, only one. No.
All right, fine. I'll ask a question each week. And we'll
Okay.
It's inside, right?
It was inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So that's your hint for this week.
And we'll play it one more time.
There we go.
would help if someone didn't hit the camera halfway through or hit the microphone halfway through.
Maybe it's part of it.
No, it's not.
I
know what microphone clipping sounds like.
All guesses, comments, you know how to get a hold of us. I'll check them all. And if you get it, I'll let you know. First person. Okay, now time to talk about our sponsors before we get into Erik's saga and then troll talk, which has reached a very high level.
It really has.
At this point. Let's talk about La Jolla Cosmetic Surgery Center. You may see a new commercial with yours truly, TV commercial that I just did.
Your little Botoxed face right there on the screen.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, yeah. Anyway, so we love La Jolla Cosmetic Surgery Center.
We do.
And then we also love Jay Wertzler. He's a money manager extraordinaire with Capital Growth Inc. Here's more about them.
La Jolla Cosmetic Surgery Center is the place to go if you're looking to rejuvenate your appearance, tighten and shape your body, and just do something special for yourself. You deserve to look your very best.
La Jolla Cosmetic Surgery Center offers over 90 procedures and treatments for a natural, youthful appearance. They are absolutely the best in the business. Try out their treatment planner at glamfam.com. It's so easy and amazing to use.
We can't say enough great things about their board-certified plastic surgeons, and guess what? They offer flexible payment plans so you can start your journey to a better you right now.
Free consultations too. The very best in the business is in our own backyard. How lucky are we?
Make sure you tell them that Laura Cain After Dark sent you. We love everything about La Jolla Cosmetic Surgery Center. Go to glamfam.com. Are you ready to take control of your financial future? Look no further than Jay Wertzler, your trusted and our favorite certified financial planner.
Life is full of financial decisions, and with 30 plus years of experience and a dedication to your financial well-being, Jay is your partner in achieving your financial goals.
So if you're at or near retirement and you want to know if you have sufficient assets and income sources for a comfortable retirement, or if you are simply changing jobs and you're unsure about what your options are with your current retirement plan, please reach out to Jay.
Jay Wertzler and the team at Capital Growth go the extra mile to ensure your financial success. Their office is a one-stop shop for financial advising, estate planning, tax preparation, and divorce analysis. Call Jay today at 858-552-6960 or email him at jayw@capitalgrowthinc.com.
And now we're going to talk about Skedaddle. Skedaddle. What is Skedaddle? It's a 5K walk, which is September 7th at Crown Point. It's a beautiful location. And Skedaddle is a long word for SCAD.
I'm going to tell you exactly what it is.
Oh, I thought. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. What is SCAD and why are we doing that? I'll tell you why we're doing this. You tell me what SCAD is.
SCAD is spontaneous coronary artery dissection. Is a little known and poorly understood cause of a heart attack. Most patients are young, healthy, and active women who do not have the typical risk factors of heart disease. Although less common, it can affect men too. SCAD can reoccur and can be fatal. Research is needed to identify the causes and the best treatment options. It's the #1 cause of heart attacks in women under the age of 50, pregnant women, and new moms.
Yeah, so a lot of research is needed for this very, strange and very kind of unknown things called SCAD that causes these heart attacks. So that's why they're raising money through this 5K walk. It's a lot of fun. It takes place on the east side of Crown Point Park in San Diego on Mission Bay on September 7th. I'm your MC. I did it last year. It was so fun. After the walk, there's there are vendors and there's snacks, there's face painting, bring the kids. It's a family event and there are speakers that will really touch your heart and everything. And it's just a really fun day. Now, if you register by August 16th, 16 more days, you get the t-shirt. And to register, just go to lauracainafterdark.com because the link is on there. Super easy. Come walk with us. It'd be so fun. We would love to have you. Okay, so let's talk about your car, and then we're going to talk about the troll.
Good grief.
What?
So my car was in the shop again.
Okay, wait. Yeah, you got your car back.
I got it back.
And you got the money that was lost.
So that's
you were
what
happy.
I'm waiting for.
Oh.
Yeah, that I'm just waiting for them to tell me when I need to turn the car in and when they're going to give me the check.
Okay.
So I had a friend in town, and he went with me to pick up my car because we were going to La Jolla. And they bring the car out, and once again, it's filthy, filthy dirty. So it's been back in at the dealership since May. So this is the second transmission that was put into the car.
Just dump the car
they texted me, and they had said, you need to give it back to us so that we can put a correct transmission in. And I was like, okay, but I'm not keeping the car anyway.
Right,
so
right.
Who cares? But I thought, all right, well, they want it back. So they bring it out. It's filthy dirty, bird crap all over it, and a fresh ding in the passenger side door. Like a thumb-sized dent with the paint chipped off.
Jesus.
My
on
God.
the passenger side door. And I was like, can't anything get done around here without like my car being wiped out by it? So I walk back in and I'm like, hey, this is wrong. This is wrong. Now, at this point, I think they have had all they could take of me. Even though none of this was my fault.
Right.
They just looked at me with that vacant, like,
Oh, here he is again.
here he is again. I said, I just want to document it, that this was not. So when they come to buy back the car, they don't go, oh, here's a fresh ding that we
Right.
didn't see, you know. And so they're like, okay. So I drive the car out. And Friday on the way to La Jolla, on the way back, it was fine. I didn't drive it Saturday. I didn't drive it Sunday. Monday, Karen was in town, and I met her for dinner. And I'm driving down the freeway to meet her, and it starts lurching and lurching
God.
and lurching and dragging. I'm like, you've got to be kidding
This
me.
car is a lemon.
Now I have it in writing. Oh, everything's working perfectly. It's totally fine. We test drove it. So I call them the next morning, and I'm like, I'm bringing the car in. The transmission, they're like, it's not possible. And I'm like, oh, it's possible because it's happening again. So my car's back in the shop.
Okay.
And I emailed the general manager, who I still haven't heard from, and the sales manager, who I curtly heard back from, who was like, oh, look, I took care of you. Like, and I'm like, yeah, you're doing your job. Like,
Yeah.
you're not doing me a favor.
Right.
You're doing your job. And I said, and so far, I'm not impressed.
So when you get this back, the goal is to trade it in for another car, like
Well, I'm not getting another.
car like from them.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm getting a completely different.
So you're going to turn the car in. You're hoping to get the money that all this time and stress, and
Right.
you're not going for anything crazy. You just want the
Right.
money from the car. You're
Right.
not going to go, oh, it caused me emotional stress or anything. And then you're going to buy a car from a different company. Okay.
Yeah.
So hopefully, any idea when that's
I said
happening?
I'm not taking the car back again. So it can sit there and I'll drive a loaner car until they give me the check.
Right. Any
'Cause I said
word on when that might happen?
No, I was supposed to hear from them today, so I'm going to call tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, keep calling them.
Yeah, because I called the.
They're gonna be like, oh God, it's that guy again.
Oh my God.
This is kind of crazy, though.
I know, it really is.
It really is.
I can't believe it's taken so long just to dump the car, though.
I know.
This
Yeah.
car is obviously, every once in a while, there's got to be a car that comes out of the assembly line that it just is a lemon.
Yeah.
And this is most definitely.
Lucky me.
I know.
On the bright side, though, they keep giving you loaner cars that are pretty nice.
They are, except for this. Oh,
This loaner car is not so
I hate
much.
this car.
Really?
Oh my God.
It seems
it.
nice.
Ugh.
It's electric, isn't it?
It's a hybrid.
Oh.
That first one you had, though, was nice.
Dude, that first one was really
Yeah,
nice.
it was
So
really
nice.
nice.
It
Yeah.
was like a Porsche.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Oh my God.
And I was that close to getting that car when
I know.
when all this was done until this last.
You're done dealing with the whole dealership
Yeah.
as a whole. And
Because
I'm glad
I
you never really shouted them out because that's all we
Well,
need.
that'll be after I get the check.
Oh my God. Well, maybe.
So
maybe
everybody
not.
stay tuned for
Oh my
that.
God.
So what brand will you go to next?
I'm looking at a Nissan. It's called an Ariya, an Ariya.
You gotta be careful with Nissans. They recently have been a little crappy in quality, I've heard.
Oh, because I had one for a long time and I loved it.
They used to be really reliable, but I've heard their cars a little more hit or miss now.
Well, this is a like an SUV, and it's really nice. And then I'm looking at an Audi.
Ooh, get the Audi.
Yeah,
Those are reliable too.
yeah. And then I'm looking at a what's the other one I'm looking at?
Audi, dude. Fancy.
Audis are so comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay. So, throughout my career, I've gotten many wonderful comments from very wonderful people, and I appreciate, I'm grateful for all of them. I've also gotten a lot of mean comments, straight up mean. Erik always seems to take care of these people, whether I ask him to or not, but he will always come to my defense. People saying I'm like ugly, I'm untalented, they hate me, they hate my show, my parenting style. I mean, I've gotten it all. I look like a man.
And
like,
then Erik has to come and tell me to take a break from it.
Well, okay. So,
Oh God, I just got that.
I did one post of my son's wedding recap, and I did it for the people who have been there since Charlie was born. I found out I was pregnant with Charlie on the air when I was with Jeff and Jared. And some of these people that are my Facebook friends and have followed the journey of Charlie throughout his entire life. And so I kind of did it for them because of their prayers, because of their support. He made it this far when he wasn't even supposed to make it at all. So I kind of did it for them, and it was just really quick. It was like a minute long, and it was a post about just their wedding, just little highlights, right? So most people wrote really nice things like, congratulations. Oh, I remember when you were pregnant with him, and oh, how great. And then there was like 125 comments, and then there was this comment in the middle of all of it. Seriously, lay off the fillers. Now, normally, I wouldn't care less. People have a right to their opinion. But I decided that this woman, I'm going to read to you my post, and I said this with genuine love in my heart, to be completely honest.
Now, let me ask you this before you continue.
What?
First of all, her profile was nothing but of course, like a beach scene.
Okay, don't talk about the person too much because we don't want to get in trouble for doxing.
Right.
Oh, she keeps bringing up that word.
Doxing? Just don't mention anything about her.
I won't say her
What
name.
she said.
I'm not going to say her name.
But I was like,
Of course I won't say her name because, there's like all these things going on.
so do you want to hear, do you want me to do my response to her first?
Oh my God. Well, okay. I'm nervous because this could go ahead.
Because I don't take kindly to people fucking with my family.
I know. And a lot of people did the same thing because people they're very loyal and genuine and wonderful. And I feel like I should read my
Read yours first.
Okay. This is what I wrote. Okay. Normally, I would not respond nor give any thought to a comment like this. It's her opinion. It's not an infrequent thing. Not so nice comments about me, my appearance, my life, etc. It's fine. But I am simply baffled as to why someone would write this kind of comment on such a wholesome, beautiful, magical post about my son's wedding. Look, you can think whatever you want. Again, you have every right to express your opinion. If you think I'm ugly, stupid, manly, annoying, whatever, so be it. I just want to know what kind of pain or sadness you must be experiencing to post this with regards to my son's wedding recap. Are you okay? I say this with love. And then people went, crazy. And I didn't block her. I kept lines of communication with her open. She claimed she was hacked, which I don't believe.
No.
And now some developments. But you read. I'm like, there might be police involved, is all I'm saying.
So
because people have been like threatening her, or apparently that's what she says.
Oh,
so now, like, am I in trouble? Like, I don't know.
No.
I did it nicely and I meant it with love. I honestly did. Like, are you okay? Like, you could have said that on any one of our podcast posts. Like, fine.
Right.
Send it to me, DM. I don't care.
Right.
And normally this doesn't bother me, but this bothered me because, like,
it was a special day.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Right.
Why you would do that. But anyway, okay, so go ahead.
So
oh,
I
God.
tried
Here we go.
calling Laura, and I knew she was with Evan, so I called Evan and I said, "Hey, is your mom there?" And she said, "Yeah." And I said, "Tell your mom I took care of that troll." And she's like, "What'd you say?" And I said, "I texted it to your mom." So this was my text to the troll. I said, "Why are you so cruel as to say something like that to Laura on such a special day? How would you feel if someone said something like that to you? You should be ashamed of yourself. Seriously, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't comment. Don't say anything at all."
That wasn't threatening.
No.
But apparently some people were, because she's been communicating with me. Because like I said, I left the lines of communication open on purpose. I didn't want to block her. I didn't want to be that person. But she is on fire, this woman. She is like talking about police reports and that people have threatened her property and people have threatened her, harassing her because and she claims that she had been hacked and now she's being doxxed. I'm like, that's not okay that people are threatening you. And I'm sorry. Let's see if we can work through this. I'm being so nice. And I said, I don't believe that you were hacked.
Because why would a hacker be like, don't take filler? Like
so seriously, lay off the fillers. Like, come on. So you didn't get hacked. Just own up. It's okay. Like I said, it's your opinion. But, why? Are you okay? Like, honestly, like, do you need to talk to somebody? Yeah. I really wanted to, like, become, like, friends with her. Like, I kind of wanted to say, hey, do you need, what's up? Mm-hmm. But now, like, I just got some weird thing. Like, I might be, like, banned or something. I don't even know.
What?
I don't know. Maybe that was on something else. I have 12 hours. Your page has infringed copyright information. Someone may have reported you for non-compliance with your terms of service.
What? What's that on Facebook?
Yeah. I don't know what this means. I'll have to deal with that later. But anyway.
Well, here's a way to not get threatened, quote unquote. Don't say mean stuff.
Like I said, you can. Call me whatever you want. Say I'm untalented. I don't care. But not on that post. Anything but that post.
Here's the thing that I have a problem with. Especially since COVID. People sit behind a computer and think that they can say whatever the hell they want to people, and that there's no ramifications for what they do. And that's not right.
Did she... Okay, let me ask you this. Your opinion on people like that and trolls and people who make comments. They want me to respond, right? Isn't that their
or
goal?
they want you to totally freak out.
My honest opinion is you did the absolute worst thing possible. Like, you did the worst thing you could in the situation. Never respond. Definitely don't make a post highlighting their comment. That is now it has blown up so far out of proportion. I mean, it's fine. There's probably no real consequences here.
Right.
It's not that big of a deal, but I would never.
I didn't threaten her.
No, yeah, of course not. But never respond and definitely never call them out like that. I think that's probably the worst thing possible.
Well,
and here's the thing. They can't be like, oh, I'm calling the police. Wah. They started it.
She has since deleted her comment, of course.
Good, of course.
And good. And she should have, and that wasn't a cool thing to say, but it's the internet. There is no limit of people who will say the most undepraved or most depraved things you've ever heard, but there's no point in ever like putting light on that. There's a dark cesspool of the internet, and it should say dark. It doesn't need to be called out. They don't care.
Yeah, I guess. But that's why I did it. And maybe it was like a weak moment, but I did genuinely say it with concern. And I don't think I could get in too much. I'll just erase it. It's not that big a deal. Who cares? I'll just erase the whole post, right?
Yeah.
Just erase it. I made my point.
You have to be careful too. You never want to unintentionally whip your followers into a frenzy just because they want to support you. And not to call
I didn't mean to do that.
No, I know.
Look at what happens with the Lovotics and the Swifties.
Yeah.
Like, they go after people.
Oh.
It's just there's no point in ever responding to people who have like.
And look, if somebody took your statement and threatened this person, that's not on you. That's on them.
Right.
So you didn't tell people, hey, go and tell this person.
That's the last thing I wanted.
Right. I don't think you're morally culpable here. No. I just think it causes more trouble than it ever needs to be.
So I'll just erase it and then I'll just block her.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be that person that blocks her, because I wanted to keep the lines of communication open, but now
you don't need to.
I know, I don't.
You don't need to be the bigger person on the internet. You just need to be not part of it, or you have to outright win, which is pretty much impossible.
Outright win. I didn't want to win. I don't want to win. I just wanted to.
Sometimes blocking people is okay.
Just like war games, the only way to win is to never play at all. So no one stays clean on the internet if they involve or participate in that sort of stuff.
I know. And normally, like I said, I don't respond to that kind of stuff. Oh my God, but Erik does. Whenever
I know.
Oh, every single time there's
F around and find out.
It's okay. You can express your opinion. It's okay. I won't call you. I'm not going to call anybody else out any other time. All right. So there was something I was reading online about useless things that people have in their brain that they have memorized at some point in their life that, like, I can't do my own taxes. I don't remember what I did 2 days ago. I don't know what I'm supposed to do tomorrow. Like, my memory is not, but I remember this from 4th grade Christian camp. Will you, won't you, ain't you gonna? If I coax you, won't you wanna? Oh, come on, you said you would. Why don't you want to talk about Jesus?
I remember that song.
You do?
Yeah.
You had to sit, you learned that song too?
Oh, yeah. It's still sung at camps around the world.
Is it?
Wow.
I will never forget that. Or
I'm glad I didn't have to sing.
248-4516, my phone number when I was growing up. I'll never forget that. And then 957-3737 was another one. But do you guys have something that is just useless, taking up space in your brain that?
Yep.
Okay, what is yours?
The number for the weather. When I was a kid, my dad would always say, hey, call UL 31212 and find out what the weather is. And I still remember that number, 853-1212, UL 31212.
Okay, what kind of old school? It sounds like it's from like the 50s. Mm-hmm. It doesn't even have all the numbers. Yeah. Wait.
Well, because you only had to do an area code. Remember, back in the old days, they didn't have all these different boundaries. So our phone number was an 858. No, it was a 619. Yeah. And then they split. Mm-hmm. And then there was an 858 area code. And so that's when you used to have to put in the...
Brian, were you around at all when they're 411, when you had to call 411 for information?
Yeah. I called 511 once for my dad for traffic, but...
We also had a number to call for the time. Remember that? Mm-hmm. What was that number? That number...
For like what time it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. To get the correct time.
Oh, all right. That's
fair.
I know. Satellite, clocks were a thing.
Yeah. No, they weren't. Yeah. So it was really super important to find out the time. So there was a number for that.
I remember floppy disks. Those were fun.
Oh,
floppy disk. Do you remember like party lines? Like when you'd get in, like, I don't know how it really worked, but like you'd kind of connect with like random people through this like one phone number.
Yeah.
What about you, Brian? What do you remember? That's taking up space in your brain.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Okay.
Oh my God.
The
Why does that not surprise me at
Just
all?
kidding. Let's see. I remember some stuff from my old job that I really don't know why, like my clock in pin and things like that. And also the combination just of some things that should not be around. God, what else? Useless things I remember.
Do you know the will you want change again? If I question what you want, I'll come and you said we're going to talk about Jesus. Do you want to sing it?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I might still know the preamble to the Constitution. I don't know. I have a lot of useless information in my brain, though.
Yeah.
Pretty good at trivia.
Oh, yeah? Hey. Do you remember your locker combination?
No.
No, I don't remember that either. But I remember I had a sticker for, I didn't even know what this meant, but everybody had this in their locker. So I had to have it too. It was for In-N-Out Burger, but I cut out the B and the R. So it said In-N-Out Urge. I just thought it was like, I was being super cool.
That is so funny.
I don't remember. I didn't even know what it meant. I didn't even know because it was junior high school. I didn't know what it meant, like sex. In-N-Out Urge. That's so dumb. Oh my God. Evan's boyfriend had an In-N-Out for the first time in his life.
Did he like it?
Loved it.
Okay. I love In-N-Out, but I think we all need to acknowledge that In-N-Out is painfully average. It is incredibly average, but it is consistently good at an average level. Like, it's great for what it is, but it is not special at all.
I disagree with you
I
there.
love the grilled cheese.
It is good, but it's not special. It's just it's the most plain-ass burger you could ever get.
It is
It's cheap.
delicious. The sauce is delicious. And it's cheap as, you know what, for the combo, less than $10. I mean, it's the cheapest thing around.
Yeah. It's not special, though. It is literally just the most, like, basic
In your
burger.
opinion.
I don't know. I love In-N-Out. I just don't, like, I could understand if it was disappointing for some people where, you come to California, you're like, gotta try In-N-Out. And you're like, oh, it's just a regular burger. I'm like, yep. But it's only like $4, so.
Oh, my God, I want that so bad right now. I bet the line would be so long, though.
Yeah. They have terrible drive-thrus.
You're looking at me like, don't ask me to go with you.
And can you lock me in the trunk on the way there?
Yeah. Oh, I'd love that.
I know.
I need that. I need to do something. Come on, Eric.
Daddy's tired.
Daddy. Look, it's only, come on. We're done. We're making this a short one. How long has this been?
30 minutes.
Okay, we're done. You know what? This is a short one. We had a long week.
What have we even talked about?
We talked about the internet troll. We talked about his car. We talked about the secret sound and things we've memorized. Booyah. Is there anything else you want to talk about? We don't talk about politics on the show because that's what we're an escape from all of that nonsense.
Anyways, what do you guys think about Biden dropping?
No.
Kamala Harris.
No. Hey.
Oh, it's not a dirty word. I can say the word.
No, I'm just saying we're staying away from politics. I don't care what side you're on.
Well, what do you mean? I'm talking about Donald Trump, the former Apprentice showrunner.
What about him?
Pretty crazy.
Oh, stop.
It's not politics. It's just what he's up to nowadays.
I had this. Wait, let me see if I have anything interesting to end on. This is boring. I was like, oh, here's some. No, this is boring. You know what? No, we're done.
I'll tell you about my favorite joke real quick.
Okay, let's end on a
my
joke.
God, make Laura laugh.
No, it's not like that because it's only funny in the context. Anyways, after Conan O'Brien retired, he started a podcast, right? Like a video podcast, kind of like Joe Rogan. And he had one of Norm Macdonald's old joke writers on the show to interview him. And I forget how, but Jeffrey Epstein comes up and he's like something about, he's like, oh, ever since Epstein, he's like, what happened to, and Norm's joke writer goes, what happened to Epstein? Or no, sorry. He's like, something Jeffrey Epstein. He's like, well, that guy's not around anymore. He's like, what do you mean? No, he's like, no, I'm talking about Epstein, the New York financier. And he's like, yeah, okay, you know what? I'm butchering it, and it's.
Oh my God,
I just
that
see
you.
Laura's,
I'm trying to follow like
I know.
desperately.
There's no punchline is the problem. It's a Norm Macdonald style joke, so there's no punchline.
Well, then you need to end with us with a joke. Look a joke up real quick, or pull one out of your butt.
I don't have one.
Okay, I've got one.
All right, go.
What do Catholic priests and Christmas trees have in common?
What do Catholic priests and Christmas trees have in common?
I'm just going to preface this is offensive.
Oh, no.
Mildly.
They like to climb things. I don't know.
Their balls are just for decoration.
No, that wasn't that
It's
offensive.
not as offensive as I could have made it.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Totally. The only story I told at Charlie's wedding was the Catholic school poem that he read. I didn't tell the Shrek thing. I was very good. I didn't tell the tampon. Did I tell you about the tampon story?
Yes.
I didn't tell the tampon
Thank
story.
God.
I read the room. Everything was cool. And I was didn't embarrass my child, I don't think.
Good.
Just the
Well,
train.
except hiding in the bushes. And
No, he didn't know about that because
Oh.
he was so busy doing all the other things that a groom's supposed to do.
Laura was having just the worst time.
I wasn't. I mean, it was just a lot, a lot at once, and there's other things that I can't really describe to you in
All it took
public.
was a train to derail her evening.
I know, like, oh my god, but it did.
That was
I know that was so. It was that loud though. It was
Yeah.
seriously
oh
that
my
loud.
God, it was
But all right, that's it. I'm
Anyways.
done, and we're gonna be back next week. Hopefully, somebody will have guessed the secret sound. If not, the secret sound is back. $100.
what?
Guess away. Guess away. Guess away.
Let's play it one more time.
Okay.
Yep, that's so clear.
Wherever you're listening to this, comment. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, wherever. I will read them and I will let you know if you got it right or not. Yeah. I know. I'm kind of glad that it's going. Oh, it's taking time. It's time.
yeah, me too.
But anyway, so you get $100 if you guess it. So anyway, let's end this and we'll be back next week. Full throttle, I promise. I'll be back to my normal self.
Well, that'll be boring.
No, it won't. My normal self is not normal. It's far from normal. But I love you guys for listening. Thank you so much for all your sweet things you said about like Charlie and the wedding and my daughter. And it just means a lot, means a whole lot. And I love you and love your podcast.
Did Stacy have a good time at the wedding?
Yes. Stacy was my brain the whole time because like I had to drive so much, so many places that I'm like, I literally needed her as my brain for like directions and stuff. I'm like, Stacy, please be my brain. And there was like one instance, which I can't talk about, where I was like digging my nails into her skin so hard. And she was, I'll explain later.
Oh my God.
But it was, but that said, the reception was really fun. Like my sister and I had a dance off and it was really
I wish
it
I
turned
could've
out to be
seen
really
that.
fun. It was really, really, really fun.
That's good.
They
I'm
did it
looking
really-
forward to our off-air conversation.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm
Oh
really
my God.
wishing I could have seen that.
Oh my God. Eric, your package is so freaking on display
Should
right
I
now.
zoom in on
Look
it?
at that. No, you don't need to.
I mean, I can.
Check it out. Dude, Eric, you are showing off right now, I think.
Yeah, low key. That's a little.
Low key,
egregious.
low key. Look at
That's a little
look what's going on.
egregious.
I mean, everybody knows you're blessed, but yo, come on. You're not an Olympic. You're not that Olympic dude
Well,
with a potato in his pants or whatever.
I'm studying for I'm trying out for the Olympics.
Oh my
for the
God.
San
Okay,
Diego
we got it.
Olympics.
Oh, Jesus. Thank you. Did you raised the camera a little
I
bit?
did.
Thank you.
It was staring at
Oh
me.
my God.
Oh my God.
All right, log out. I already logged out.
Love your podcast.
I love you, my sweet babies. Bye, guys. Bye, 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 bye.